Welcome back, guys. Today is a very fun video. We are talking all about books. Sorry if you can see like little limbs here. My dog. Okay, I'm taking a nap over here, but okay, yes. So today we are talking about books, specifically all of my fall TBRs. It is September 1st when I'm posting this, I think, and I like fall. Summer is my 100% my favorite season. Fall is probably my second, and I'm not the type of person that like, oh my god, I'm waiting for fall, rushes out for fall, but this year I'm kind of like feeling the vibe. So we are going to talk about some things. We're going to talk about some books that I'm super excited to read to get into the fall season. Pretty much my favorite thing about fall is spooky season. Guys, I love Halloween. I love Halloween. Spooky season, 100% my favorite. So some of these are going to be part spooky, part cutesy, fall Halloween things. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm actually tired. I'm very congested. So excuse me for that. For those that don't know, TBR just means to be read. So books that you see and you're like, oh my god, I really want to read that. I can't wait to read that. That's what this is going to be about. So I've got my Kindle. I just want to make sure I give you guys a good description. Things are broken into romance and then thriller. Let's start with thriller. Guys, you know, these two are my favorite genres, so let's start off with some thrillers. First thriller is The Vampires of El Norte, and this was actually on my book of the month for the month of August, but I didn't get it because I was like, I have so many books to read. Like I think in one of my day in the life videos, I showed you guys my current book that I was like currently reading that I got from I'm looking at my bookshelf over here. I showed you my current book list of things that I was reading that a friend of mine gave me, and I didn't get this Vampires of El Norte off book of the month because I have like 5 books to read, guys, but I'm putting it on my list for fall because I want to make sure I get to it. When I say fall, it's going to be like September, October, maybe early November, but once November rolls around, I kind of want to start reading the holiday books. So anyway, so Vampires of El Norte. Okay, so the premise of this one is that it's set in 1840, and there is this main character, Nina, who was attacked by a vampire like 9-10 years ago, and then similar things are happening now, so kind of like the mystery surrounding that. So I'm getting it's kind of like a gothic thriller horror mystery, so super excited for that one. The next one is Survive the Night by Riley Sager, and I just read my first Riley Sager book. It was The Only One Left, and I loved that book. I think I mentioned that in my last video too. I love that book, so I really am excited to read this one and read more of his writing. So the lead character is driving across the country with this person that she kind of knows from school. I think it's a she. Person Charlie. Yeah. She's traveling cross country with this guy that she kind of knows from school, from university, and then there is this campus killer who's been out here, you know, stabbing people. She's in the car driving with him, and the mystery is she driving with the killer? Is he the serial killer on campus? So that seems so scary, and I'm here for it, so I cannot wait to read that one. Okay, so the next one is called The Thicket, and this one is a little bit more Halloween because her brother, the main character, was murdered on Halloween in this attraction called The Thicket. It's almost kind of like a Halloween attraction, maybe sort of like a corn maze, and there was a scream, and then it's like, how do you recognize what's real, what's not on Halloween? And so it's kind of the mystery of revolving around that. So she, the main character, is going to go back to the thicket and retrace her brother's last steps to see if she can find out what happened to him. So I love getting the Halloween element in this as well. The next one is What Lies in the Woods, and this one is about a group of friends. Years ago, one of the friends was attacked by a serial killer. The friend survived. The girl that was attacked, and her group of friends were able to lock him up and put him away. But the whole premise is that they were liars, like there was some kind of lie around it, and they're trying to, years later, protect that secret. Some of them are feeling guilty, others are not. So I'm like, God, what was the secret? I cannot wait to find that out. So these are all really kind of dark, and I will balance this out with romance, I promise. I will. So this one, I'm thinking it might be more of like a cozy mystery. You guys know that genre, cozy mysteries? This is The Mitford Murders, and set in 1920. this woman works for this family, and then one of the family's like goddaughters or granddaughters or something is murdered in broad daylight at a train station. And so she, the housemaid, is gonna go and like investigate it. This is a long series, like a lot of books in the series, so I'm excited to start this because I think it's thriller. It's not really thriller, it's more like murder mystery. So that might be a nice like cozy read to kind of balance the hard thriller. So I cannot wait to read this one as well. And yeah, those are the thrillers, those are the scary sides. Now let's move over to the fun, cutesy romance. Let's move into the lighthearted, cutesy romance. Like I said, the first one is going to be Fall Into You, which, God, I'm already rolling my eyes at this title. But you know what, whatever, it'll be light, it'll be cute. Now as I'm reading this description, I'm like, should this be on my TBR? I don't know. It's about this family-oriented woman. Her brother's best friend is this like super attractive guy, and they like hit it off, but they don't want the family to know, and then, you know, romance ensues. I don't know, guys. It's on the TBR. This might be the last one that I read, but let's see. If you guys have read this, please let me know down in the comments. Should I read it? Let me know. Okay, so this one, Mr. October, is another cutesy one. It is enemies to friends to lovers, both teachers working at the school, and this kind of teachers that, you know, I'm sure are gonna fall in love, and they're like pranking each other. So just kind of like cute Halloween-ness. Guys, I was picking some of these last night, and now as I'm really digging into more of the descriptions, I'm like, do I want to read this? Should I have started off with the romance? Because after reading, like, I just went through all those thrillers and I was so excited for some of these thrillers. And some of these romances, I'm like, it doesn't have me. It has not gripped me yet. So let's see, maybe it'll grip me. But again, let me know your recommendations. If you read this, do I read it? Is it trash? Please. Please. There's too many good books out there to read a bad book, so let me know. So this one is Accidentally Amy, and it's a little bit, I think, set in the fall time, just kind of going off the cover of the book. And it's this girl where she is like waiting in line at Starbucks, and she's like rushing to get to work, and they call out Amy for like a pumpkin spice latte, and she's just like so late, and she just says, "I'm Amy," and just like takes it, and then she bumps into this guy, whole meet cute situation, says that she's Amy, and then later on she goes to work, and then the guy that she bumped into is the VP of the department or something at this new job, and so that'll be cute. This one I'm like, okay, it's, you know, rom-com-y, I'm kind of with it. It seems to have a little bit more of a plot line than the last two that I mentioned, so again, we're gonna see how this goes. The next one is The Modern Girl's Guide to Magic, and I have to throw in like a witchy romance in here. And this woman, she is a witch, and she is in this town, I believe it's called Charming Cove, and there is this like rich wizard, I guess. The way that I'm describing this, guys, I'm not selling it, I can feel it. Anyway, this rich like wizardy type, they need to try to save the town, and she's got a family potion shop. You see where this is going. It's almost like all the Hallmark movies where, you know, the big city guy moves to the small town and they have to save the general store. Like, it's very much giving me that, but make it Halloween. So, you know, I'm here for the Halloween twist. The next one is Filthy Rich Vampire, which I'm not, okay, I was never a Twilight girly. I don't know, the movies, books, didn't even read them, but I was kind of, you know, abreast of the Twilight thing. So I'm like, okay, I get the vampire thing. So, and it's Halloween, so I'm getting into the spirit. So this one is about a vampire who is single, and he needs to hire somebody to be his like fake girlfriend, you know, the whole fake dating trope, to get through the vampire social season. Okay, guys, as they do. And this vampire, she's a human, as you can see where this goes. This kind of makes me think of Vampire Diaries. I did love Vampire Diaries, guys. That was the vampire thing that I got into. God, love that show. Might be worth a rewatch. Bring her into the vampire world, and I'm actually excited for this, just because it's like a genre that I would never normally pick up, and so that's why I'm kind of excited about it. Please let me know if you guys have any recommendations. Like I mentioned, if you've read any of these books and you say, Stephanie, hard pass, I will listen to you. I trust you guys, so please let me know. Save me a book or two. Yeah, let me know what you guys are reading, anything that you guys think I should add to my TBR. I think I went over 10 books, so that's a lot, but 10 books, 2 months, I could probably do it. And some of those like romancy ones are pretty short, so I feel good about that. I did want to share that I have discovered, I think I was watching one of Carter Sullivan's vlogs. I love Carter Sullivan. And she said that when she reads, she listens to, she had an example of like Lord of the Rings like style ambiance music. And I found a Hogwarts ambiance music, guys. And I was like, this is 100% me, a bit of me. I wish like put a screen grab of like what I'm talking about. This is like ultimate coziness, guys. So if you need some time to just read, I don't know if you guys can see Paul over here. He's looking real crazy. He's still asleep. He's still asleep. Oh, he's moving. He's kicking me. Okay. If you're just trying to create a cozy reading environment, I think that's the way to do it. If you guys like this video, make sure you check out this other video that I did that was going over all the books that I've read in 2023 so far. I think that was a few months ago, so I can't wait to update it. But if you need any more recommendations, check this out, and I'll see you over there.